Hi, hello everyone. So, how you all doing? I feel heartbroken. Yeah, and I feel for humanity. You know, I saw the video about the recent Christian killings in Nigeria. And this thing has been happening forever, silently. Yeah. I remember way back as when I was still young, way younger than now, we would hear, oh, they have slaughtered the Christians in Plateau, Jos, and it's mind-blowing. Anyways, I saw this video and I'm like, watch, and leave your comments. And yeah.
Kabul. They just murdered over 10 people.
Yeah.
Innocent Christians.
Yeah.
On Palm Sunday.
Yeah.
Tinubu, where are you? As your people are slaughtered in the night. As you sit in Aso Rock and you do absolutely nothing. You allow your people to be killed again and again and again and again. When will it stop? When will you hear the cries of Nigerians, of Christians? You can no longer deny genocide. They're being slaughtered. And you say there's no issue. You will regret what you are doing.
Let's go.
Wow, a lot is happening. So let's look at the comments of people for me. This one said, unfortunately, the president of Nigeria is Muslim, so he does not care about Christians. Really? Well, it may seem like that's what's going on, but Nigeria, it's a huge country. So for me, sometimes it feels like the president self not even sabi wetin they do, like, see what I mean? The next comment that interests me says there is 100% Christian genocide in Nigeria, which is what he was talking about, genocide and the covering and all that stuff. See. And this one goes ahead to say, thank you for standing up for us. Of course. And the last one is, Abba have mercy. Well, it's a very long prayer. Very long prayer, okay? Very long prayer. This one is a very long prayer, so I'm not going to be reading it, but yeah. Then this one said, Tinubu, what's happening? For Christ's sake. Oh, I think they meant to write for Christ's sake. Nobody's care about humans like Jesus. The grammar self. The grammar, you don't know why. Nigerians speak good English, but when this grammatical error comes, let me try and read it the way I think that's what they're trying to say, okay? Tinubu, what's happening? For Christ's sake. Nobody care about human lives again. This is sad. Honestly, God bless you, Alex. Okay? So the next comment says, my heart goes to the people who lost their loved ones. I think my heart goes out to the people who lost their loved ones in this hard moment in Nigeria. Then the final one says, thank you, Alex. That's so sad. Honestly, it is so sad, like the last comment said, and every of these comments have made points. These people who lost their lives or loved ones, their hearts are bleeding. You can't imagine. You can't even wear the shoe of what they are feeling. And this genocide they're talking about, that politically they are, kind of covering up, it is not today. I remember back in... There was the genocide for Benue, where they killed. There was mass killing back then. That mass killing, I saw that mass killing before it happened. Yes, back in the days. I saw mass killing where they were killing people. And about 5 days after or 7 days after, they said they had killed people in Benue. I remember the only person I told back then in church, he was like, God, he was amazed the fact that I saw, like, I do have premonitions, okay? People have their gifts. One, for me, I do have premonitions before things happen. I see it, or, you know, I have a feeling, or I hear, or I smell. Anyways, I am feeling so bad for those who have loved ones, those who have lost their shelter. Do you know what it means to start all over? People go through hell to get things done, and then somebody wakes up one day and say they want to be crazy. May the universe be crazy with them. May the universe curse them. Another one is this woman that they use an example that lost her son and was crying, saying this is her only son. Oh God, I feel so terrible. But no matter how we feel, we are not in their shoes. But the only thing we can do is prayer. We keep praying for Nigeria, Watch the video. So I applaud everyone who is trying to help Christians in Nigeria. And you may not want to watch this because, it's got some stuff that nobody wants to see. So, but, it's just going to help one feel the pain. God forbid it happens. Everybody's going to be like, God forbid, it's not going to happen to me or my family, God forbid. That's how a lot of these people that have been affected were saying. That's what they were saying. God forbid it happens to me, We always say God forbid, because we don't want it. Nobody wants any evil or, something bad to happen to them. But I'm putting this video. When I saw it, I'm like, I'm going to put it, but with warning, because not everybody wants to see, and if you have watched up to this extent, don't forget to like, share, and comment, and hit the subscription button. Everyone feel the pain. God forbid it happens. Everybody's going to be like, God forbid, it's not going to happen to me or my family, God forbid. That's how a lot of these people that have been affected were saying. That's what they were saying. God forbid it happens to me, We always say God forbid, because we don't want it. Nobody wants any evil or, something bad to happen to them. But I'm putting this video. When I saw it, I'm like, I'm going to put it, but with warning, because not everybody wants to see, and if you have watched up to this extent, don't forget to like, share, and comment. Today, I just wanted this video and hit the subscription button. Going on in Nigeria, like he said it's genocide, and honestly, it is. Like killing people for nothing. It's politics. It is pure politics, and it's not fair. It's honestly not right. It's not fair, And my heart is really broken, No matter how people talk and feel bad and sympathize, it is those who are wearing the shoes that know how painful it is. All right? Yeah, it looks like I've been weeping and all that, All right, I look forward to seeing you guys next time. I enjoy every assistance, every help, every like, every share. Bye.